Hello, everybody. So, yes, I just woke up. Um, so today I wanted to answer a viewer question. A guy who is asking how he can get this girl to sleep with him. Apparently, he usually doesn't have a very big problem with this because, according to him, he slept with over 100 women in the last year alone since he upped his game. So, I don't think it is my advice that you need. I think what you need is a psychopathy test. Because anyone who sleeps with that many different women in a year, if that's even true, that's more a sign of a sociopath than anything else. That is not your need of serious psychological help, not game. So people who and here's the thing. The reason why one of the highest correlations with psychopathy is someone sexual promiscuity is because most normal healthy individuals understand that sex is not just a physical act. It is personal, it is spiritual. This is why, and pardon the word, I know it may trigger some people, but this is why rape is worse than assault. Because deep down people understand sex is more than a physical act. It's spiritual, it's personal. And this is why in almost every case where you are having casual sex, someone gets hurt. It may not even be the two people participating. Someone else outside it gets hurt in some way. You were hurting people when you were sleeping around, period. Now, I'm not saying you're a psychopath if you sleep around. I'm not saying that. But there is a certain level where you have to start questioning how much empathy you have as a person, or how damaged you must be. So, anyone who sleeps with that many different people is either extremely spiritually damaged and needs serious help, or they're a psychopath. Plain and simple. There's no other way around it. Anyway, tangent. Sex is personal, it's spiritual. And it needs to be respected. We have too much in this day and age, too many gurus and other types of leaders who are condoning such behavior, saying it's perfectly okay, it's not sociopathic, it's perfectly okay, it's perfectly moral. So if you have been misled by someone, some other kind of sociopath, then obviously that's not necessarily your fault. You've been brainwashed. So you're not necessarily a sociopath, but it's something you really need to, look into. And this is why pickup artists oftentimes are very unhappy people, because they are searching for personal gratification. It's based on insecurity. Pickup artistry is based on insecurity. And a guy asked me recently, like, what's the best pickup line? I was like, hello, hi. Like, I don't do pickup lines. My game isn't even really game. My game is just radical honesty and acceptance. It's acceptance of whatever happens. If I get rejected, whatever, move on. My strategy, which isn't even a strategy because I'm just being honest, is I say, I want you. And, you either want me back or you don't. I move on. That's basically it. So anyway, pickup artists are the opposite. They are not confident in who they are. They don't like who they are. So they have to look for psychological tricks to manipulate people. And it works because psychology is such a powerful thing, human psychology. You can actually manipulate people into liking you, into wanting you. But you'd notice these guys tend to be very good at laying women, getting that one night stand or whatever, or maybe even have a relationship for a couple weeks or months, but usually no longer than that, because these guys don't have any clue how to keep a relationship, a healthy one. They focus so much on the least important aspect, which is the sexual part, and focus nothing on becoming a better man, a stronger man. And by the very nature of it, pickup artists are weak men, period. And it's very hard to hide yourself, your true self, for too long. I think it's like 90 days at most you can hide your true self in a relationship. And women are very intuitive creatures, and they quickly learn with these guys that they are weak, pathetic, insecure guys. And women don't want to be with weak, pathetic, insecure guys. So they may want to sleep with them at first because, they've been psychologically tricked into it. But they quickly learn that these guys are worthless. Really, I mean, they're worthless. They have nothing to offer women at all. So anyway, many of them are psychopaths. So yeah, guys, this is my quick advice for this fellow. So I don't want to say you're a psychopath. Apologies if I gave you that impression. It's not necessarily that you're a psychopath. You may have been brainwashed by other psychopaths. Oftentimes that happens. So it's just something you really need to consider on, do you want to be happy? Do you want to find fulfillment in life? Or you want to sleep around the rest of your life and end up miserable and alone, which is the inevitable fate of these men. So really you should feel bad for these guys. You should feel bad for them. They have, they're succumbing to their natural drive to procreate. But it's selfish gratification is really all it is. It's a psychopathic disregard for other people is really what it is. And I think it needs to be called out for what it is. Men out there need to start being real. And I've made it part of my personal mission to teach men how to be real, how to love themselves enough to say, I don't have to trick you. I can just say, you know what? I like you. When can I see you? Oh, you don't want to see me? Fine. Let me know if you change your mind. And I would love to hear from you. That's it. Radical honesty followed by radical acceptance. This needs to be the new man. Thanks for watching, guys.